So I took pictures on my phone of the different things in the manual just to save a little room on my desk, because I have no room on my desk right now. So this was the first thing I could kind of figure out, and it took me a while to figure out the best way to go about it. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just glue it all down and then I'll paint it. And it was like, oh, that's going to be a pain. And so, as you can see, most of them didn't want to stay up nice anyway. I ended up ripping, I think, all but one of those ones off and painted them like I did those ones. And it was so much easier that way. And we're using 2 different pinks, of course. 2. And yeah, this is where I decided that this was going to be too much of a pain. And I'd rather just glue them all down, even though that was not fun. But this was also a very simple to do based on the instructions, which is saying a lot. I very quickly realized after I put this and I think one other thing together that they expect you to go and measure everything and find out which piece is which. In the instruction booklet, none of it is actually labeled, which I think is stupid. Label your crap. Like, the black pieces over there, they don't need to be labeled. Like, those were easy to define. But most of the other pieces were not. Also, my shelf ended up really crooked, no matter what I did. And the glue had already set and hardened, and I probably could maybe have ripped off and tried again. I just didn't want to, because I didn't want to risk breaking anything. So I have a crooked shelf. Oh, and don't worry, this thing that I'm putting together now, also crooked. Yeah. And we're going back to decorating this thing, and boy, oh boy, I didn't coordinate my hands very well on this. And it did not turn out as cool as I thought. It probably would have looked better had I used maybe a little bit of a heavier fabric instead of tulle. But, I mean, I wanted the shiny. Well, I guess I have shiny somewhere. I actually have to go digging through stuff if I want that. But that is a later project, because, quite frankly, this is all I ended up having time for in the week, because kind of have to get a project done for next week's video, because I'm no longer ahead. And I'm going to try and get ahead, too, as I work on this. I've started way too many projects, and now I'm just overwhelmed. And it was not a good idea, but the impulsivity is real, man. Okay, now we got that out of my system. And yeah, that's a little end table, and I'm just kind of hoping I use the right top because I didn't measure at that point. I went and measured these, and also gluing this down would be a pain. I also used my own felt instead of the stuff that it came with, because I didn't really want a green couch. I wanted purple. And Mrs. C happened to give me a really pretty sheet of purple, I don't know, a few months ago? I forget when, but it was a thing, and so I'm using it. And that's all for this one. Bye-bye!